passengers, please make your way immediately to gate 31 as your aircraft is in the final stages of boarding and awaiting an immediate departure.
Catherine Innes, travelling on 505, please see the staff at the service desk at gate 25.
Jag ska köpa ett par till sådana här skor i Singapore om jag hittar någon fler i Australien. Det här var bra att ha.
They can operate in flight mode. Please ensure you activate flight mode now. My name's Mark Higgins, your customer service manager on this morning's flight. Leading the crew the main cabin. On behalf of Captain Jeff Watson and the crew, it's a pleasure to welcome you aboard Qantas flight QF505, your city flyer service down to Sydney. Also, I'd like to take this opportunity to extend a very warm welcome back to those Qantas and One World frequent flyers joining us again this morning. Certainly it's good to have you back on board with us. As you settle yourselves in, please ensure you place large carry-on bags into the overhead lockers and smaller bags under the seats in front of you. For those of you seated at emergency overwing exits, all carry-on bags must be placed into the overhead lockers only. Small handheld electronic devices such as iPads can be stowed in the seat pockets in front of you. And if you are having difficulty stowing your bags, please ask a crew member for assistance. It's now time to check that your seatbelt is firmly fastened, your seat back is upright, and your tray table is locked away in preparation for departure. You also ask that if you are seated next to a window, to ensure the window blind is now open. It's now time to ensure that all electronic devices are set to flight mode and switched completely off. You may begin using electronic devices in flight mode once the seatbelt sign has been switched off, and with radio transmitters cannot be used at any stage of the flight. On arrival in Sydney, we'll let you know when you can switch your mobile phones back on. As smoking is a fire hazard, under Australian law, smoking is not permitted anywhere on board the aircraft. Now I invite you to sit back, relax, enjoy the flight to Sydney. Will the cabin crew now prepare the cabin for departure?
Unlikely that we'll be able to make any of that up on the way to Sydney. Once we do go, we'll be taking off towards the north, and once we have sufficient altitude, a series of right-hand turns, set course down past Burn Desert and on into northern New South Wales and pass over Armidale and Tamworth and on to Sydney. Flight time this morning, 1 hour and 5 minutes. The weather in Sydney for our arrival, a light southerly breeze, partly cloudy, present temperature 20 degrees, and it has been raining. As we approach Sydney, I'll get back to you with updated arrival information. In the meantime, please make yourselves comfortable. We'll be on the way shortly. Thank you.
The cabin crew outdoors. Safety procedures and equipment, to ask that you watch and listen carefully. Following the safety demonstration, the cabin lighting will be dimmed for departure, so if you do wish to continue reading, you'll find a personal reading light switch located in your armrest.
our first priority. So before we take off, the cabin crew will run through a few safety messages. So listen closely, and together we can all make sure that your journey is a safe one.
Welcome to our Qantas Boeing 767. We know you're more than capable of operating a seatbelt, but here's a few points on how this one works. Attach your seatbelt by inserting the clasp into the buckle and tighten by pulling the strap. Undo it by lifting the buckle flap. You must have your seatbelt done up low and tight during takeoff, landing, and whenever the seatbelt sign is on. While seated at all other times, we require you to have your seatbelt fastened. And in the unlikely event of an emergency, it is important you are familiar with the brace position appropriate to your seat. If you can reach the seat in front of you, brace by folding your arms on the back of the seat in front and rest your forehead on your arms. If you can't reach the seat in front, put your head on your knees or lean as far forward as you can and hold onto your legs. Keep your feet firmly on the floor to prevent them from moving forward. Next, the team will also point out the lights that show a path to the exit. We are also carrying escape slides and life rafts, which the crew will operate in an emergency. If we have to evacuate, you must leave all carry-on baggage on the aircraft. A loss of oxygen at altitude may lead to a loss of consciousness. If emergency oxygen is required, your mask will appear from above you. Pull down on it firmly to activate the flow of oxygen. Put it on quickly and tighten the strap. Oxygen will flow without the bag inflating. Once you're breathing normally, it's okay to help others. Please make sure you are familiar with the location and use of your life jacket. Yours is under your seat or under your armrest if you're in business. The team is now demonstrating how to put your life jacket on. Slip the jacket over your head, clip the waist strap together at the front, then tighten as the team is now demonstrating. Your jacket comes with a red tag and a mouthpiece for inflation and a whistle and a light for attracting attention. And remember, only inflate your jacket as you leave the aircraft. Smoking is a fire hazard and is not permitted anywhere on this aircraft. And just in case you missed any of this, please refer to our safety card located in your seat pocket, or alternatively contact a member of the team.
Remember, that's all from us. Now sit back and enjoy the journey.